I feel really short being right here, so maybe I should just bring this down. Hey everyone, it's me, Makayo. So before we get started, if my face looks a little red, I'm recovering from a hive outbreak that happened on my body. I had like an allergic reaction to something and my body broke into hives. It went everywhere, so I'm recovering. This was literally as of like 4 days ago. Anyway, I have big news. So by the time you're watching this, I probably have a Patreon out. Now, just give me 20 seconds of your time and we'll continue with the video. My Patreon is going to be very empty at the start, but yeah, so if you want to subscribe to my Patreon for getting videos faster, getting never before seen videos, giving feedback and polls, deciding what videos should come out on my main YouTube, you can request for me to do something in one of my videos. With all that, that's my Patreon. So if you are interested, my link is in the description. Same thing with all my social media links. Anyway, we're gonna continue with this video now. Oh, and another thing, I'm using my iPad because I've been an iPad kid recently because my phone's broken. Like, ignore my home screen, but yeah, I've been using my iPad for literally everything and anything for the past 4 months, and I literally just walk around my house like, so I'm an iPad kid, but I'm not really ashamed of it. Anyway, today we are ranking the apps. So to get started, I'm going to remove all the apps I don't use or have never used in my life, or that are just like going to be irrelevant. So all of this I don't really use. Moving on. So that's the first tier done. I don't use those. I have no opinions on them. Anyway, fucking trash. Let's start off with Reddit. I don't really use Reddit, but if I do like a Google search and it pops up, then I will. So it's fucking trash. But I've never given it a chance, so don't come after me. Anyway, Uber. I've never had to use it. I'm neutral about it because it's like, what are you ranking? Next up, we have Apple Music, and that is fucking trash. If you use Apple Music over Spotify, to me that's just weird. Like, Spotify's, I don't know why, but it's just way better. Right? Like, I'm pretty sure that's like a very popular opinion, like Spotify is just like on top. While we're at it, let's put couldn't live without. Honestly, Spotify has probably saved my life more than any medicine on this godly earth. Couldn't live without Spotify. Don't want to live without Spotify. Discord, I'm pretty neutral. Like, I don't even know what people use that for. I don't use it. I just don't know what its purpose really is. So, yeah, moving on. Netflix, oh my god, wait, there's a person. Whoever is deciding, and this is recent, like literally like as of 2 days ago, whoever decided to add all the new movies that Netflix now has as of June 10th needs a fucking raise. Cause let me tell you something, they added Ted, they added We're the Millers, they added Mean Girls, they added Kick-Ass 2. You deserve a raise. Because let me tell you something, you saved Netflix. So I thank you. Honestly, there'd be multiple times on Netflix where it's like, I'd just be scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. And then by the time I find something, I'm just like, so Netflix, as of right now, it's really good. Like, whoever added that shit, love you. DoorDash. DoorDash can come in handy, but I just don't. Like, I don't know. They have a class action lawsuit happening. I'm keeping my eye on that. I don't know. I'm between neutral and bad. If I wanted to get McDonald's, for example, and get like 2 $3 burgers, the total is going to be like $15 plus tip. So it's like, I don't know. And there's nothing wrong with tipping. It's just like, I always tip at least like $1. So it's just, it can just add up. And in my opinion, it's not worth it. So we're just gonna go like bad. I love the idea though, but it's just like, sometimes it's not worth it. Anyway, Snapchat, I legit talk to one person. That's why I use it. But for like my YouTube Snapchat, I don't like it. We're just gonna go like neutral. Cause like, I don't know. Like what is there about Snapchat? I don't really do streaks anymore. I mean, I do, but I don't like keep up with them. Oh my God. TikTok. It's a really good app, I would say. It's probably like my most used social media app, mainly because I use it to pass time. There's really nothing about it, like it's just endless amounts of videos, really. But I also hate the bitches who make things so much longer than they need to. Like when they're like, oh, come back for part 77, like bitch, make one 10-minute video. How about that? Sorry, I just like really don't like those people. Also, I don't like the people who won't like put the answers in the video. And they'll be like, check the comments. Instagram for me kind of died. I used to post like religiously every day. Now I only post about my YouTube, and I basically only use my Instagram for my YouTube. If I'm ever on Instagram, it's probably just because I posted, and if I see a post, I might like it. It's just, I'm not like on there. So if it was like 2021, I would probably put it at like really good. But for now, we're gonna put it at bad. No, that's like bad. We're gonna go neutral. Disney Plus. It's kind of like Netflix, but I don't know, the selection seems kind of like limited. And I mean, like of course it's going to be because it's Disney. But the selections are also really good. Like, I don't know one bad Disney movie necessarily. Like, I like watching Disney Plus when I want to like connect with my inner child. Like, if I wanted to watch my favorite kids movie, like Cars, I'll go to Disney Plus. So, we're gonna go like neutral because it's also one of those things where it's like, it's a once in a while. It's not like every day, probably like a few times a week type of thing. Anyway, Twitch. Don't use it. YouTube. I could live without YouTube, but we're just gonna put it in really good. Because it's like, this is what I do. It's what I post on, it's what I'm most active on. Facebook, bad. It's bad. Like, I'm only on it to look at my childhood photos, maybe keep a few of them, and then I'm out. Like, I don't even remember my login. Also, my old accounts are really embarrassing. I don't know. I don't use it. Unless, like, Aunt Cheryl wants to, like, contact me. You know, other than that, I don't use it. Twitter. Can we talk about Twitter, actually? Why is it the fucking dark web? Like, Twitter is the scariest app I've ever seen in my life. I'm like traumatized from some of what I've seen on Twitter. And they mostly come from TikTok. I should have stayed curious. Cause I'll like see those TikToks and it's like, did you see that Twitter video? And I'm like, oh my god. My curiosity is gonna take over. And I'll go to the comments and there's gonna be like, I should have stayed curious, da-da-da-da. But I ignore all of them and go straight to the person who added the account. And I check, and immediately I regret it. I don't even think I can say what I've seen, but I've seen. Trust and believe I've seen. We're gonna put at bad, because that shit's scary. We're gonna put it at fucking trash, actually, because that shit is scary. Uber Eats. Oh, I didn't mean to use this. So we're gonna, yeah. Now, I don't use Tinder because I'm a minor, and I don't really plan on using Tinder in the near future or in the next decade. I did use Wiz, and Wiz was, like, weird. So we're gonna put it at bad. Let's pretend that's Wiz. More kid-friendly version, I guess. Anyway, that's my ranking. I don't know, I'm looking at this and I just feel like it's wrong. But anyway, that's my ranking. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like what you saw, then you should like the video. Maybe say something in the comments. maybe subscribe, and maybe follow my other socials that are in my description or that will pop up at the end of the video. Also, if you want to consider subscribing to my Patreon, that's also in my description. And thank you for even considering, and thank you for watching this video. Just a bunch of thank yous all around, because I don't know what I would do if I didn't have this camera in front of me. But yeah, so I'm really getting awkward out because there's just so much people around and my dog's going crazy. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and follow my socials to see what I'm posting next, probably on a Saturday. But yeah, thank you so much. Love you all. Bye.